My name is Yameli Manriquez, and I am the TXO lead at Fairview Middle School. The TXO program focuses on storytelling, mainly coming from the youth. What makes it unique is the youth. We want to hear their stories. Music and theater helps kids grow because it's different than like drawing. So I feel like, especially theater, like it helps them actually get into movement and show us their actual emotions like come to life. So I feel like it helps them grow, especially at least in my class, because it pushes them to like look deeper inside them and show us those feelings through theater. The main challenge I believe that they face in theater is just stepping out of their comfort zone. A lot of people come to us they're just very shy. So how they overcome those is just getting more comfortable with us and just little tips that we give them as theater people and like what helped us, so then it kind of just helps them bond with us a little more. The lessons that we usually make or how we structure them, it's going like give them little by little. So I feel like we show them a little bit of what they could be getting or like what they can get out of this class. So for example, just having teachers that have been in theater and stuff. So a lot of games is what helps. I did start off with Fairview midway, but my student, Aaliyah, she has grown a lot. Like she was one of the students that just came to us very shy, and now she wrote a whole script and is ready to present. So I feel like she's one of my success stories, and her mom actually mentioned to us that she is now looking into schools to go into theater, and I'm very proud of her.
Hello, my name is Karina Salcedo Escobedo. I am a mentor for the Yoli Music Artists in the Schools program with guitar. What makes Artists Inc. Music Guitar unique is that no one else on this Fairview Middle School campus has access to string instruments. They have band during the day, but enrichment is like a big part of after-school program creative opportunities, and that's what makes this unique, a place for that creative expression. Music helps students grow creatively. It is the oldest form of expression as a human being, as a hue being, and in today's academic, rigorous curriculum during the 8 to 3 frame, students have very little opportunity to explore sound and how we can express ourselves through our voice. And that music is the place for that, or the avenue through which you can explore that creativity of using your voice, of using rhythm, right? To express yourself, to explore possibilities. Challenges students face is not knowing. So being ignorant as to what music is. Usually students, when I've presented the opportunity like, oh, we're gonna learn music, a lot of students assume, like orchestra, brass, more of like the traditional classical form of music. And so just getting them to give themselves an opportunity to try an instrument, I think that's probably the biggest challenge that students face, that they just don't know what it's like to express themselves musically. So that's one of the biggest challenges, and how they overcome it is, you just keep inviting students. And then once they discover that for themselves, then the sky is the limit in terms of musical expression. Another thing that students might face a challenge with is, not having access to the instrument that they prefer to learn, right? Keyboard, for example. Oh, are you bringing a keyboard, or are you bringing a bass? So not having those instruments, or maybe not even the preparation, to offer that instrument to them. But I would say those are the two main challenges, yeah. So a student that comes to mind is, a particular kiddo who wanted to be more in the practice of bass, right? We brought a bass, and that's kind of how we got him to participate and try guitar, because he was concerned that, well, how is guitar going to benefit me if that's not my instrument of choice? and he participated. He's still participating today. He has a guitar. His attendance was awesome. He showed, consistency, and he took an instrument home. And he's still today here participating, and hopefully he'll be a part of the showcase.
Hi, my name is Brian Gutierrez. I am a music teacher assistant here at Fairview Middle School for the after-school Yoli music program. The after-school Yoli program here at Gonzales is a way to teach creative arts, whether it's music or theater, to the students and provide them a service in which they can express themselves creatively or express themselves emotionally, physically, all kinds of different things. They're actively playing guitar or singing, so they're kind of focused in, but if anything else, do little challenges or little ways, or give them little incentives. All right guys, we got this little challenge in 5 seconds to see if you can get this chord. So they're trying to figure it out, and they're oh, where is it? And then bow, they find the D chord, and I'm good job guys. Positive reinforcement and all kinds of stuff like that. But if the whole class is doing really good one day, and it's just having just a really nice day, then may or may not get some Duvalines for the kiddos, and they can enjoy it and have a little snack, and then be proud of the work that they accomplish. Currently, we have a couple students have been coming regularly, almost every single day being Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And they show up ready to go. So I'm just really happy to see them. Gio has been progressing so much. He can play chords, he can play a couple different songs already, which makes me so happy. We got Jesus, who can also do the exact same thing, and Matthew as well. And then Matthew was starting to pick up bass. And I know there's the other kid, Tyler, who comes regularly as he can. He got a guitar at home and he started practicing more. So it's really nice to see them continuing and growing outside of the program as well.
Hello, my name is Ricardo Cortez, and I am a lead music teacher for the Yoli Arts for Artists, Inc. The Yoli Music After School program is basically a program that allows students to come in and really explore themselves through music. We try to offer different mediums of music, from production to guitar. Right now we're focused on guitar, and that's exactly what makes it unique. The fact that we try to offer something other than your typical music class. And it also creates a space for students to really just grow musically and grow as human beings. I think this program helps students grow creatively in a sense of just giving them the opportunity to really explore and really discover what talent lies beneath or behind that shyness of even just picking up an instrument. So I think, that's really where it is. The students finding themselves and finding an interest of music in itself. Some challenges that I feel my students face are just getting through that hump of learning the music and learning exactly what it is they're playing. Because normally, I was a kid once, they just want to play music and get right into it. But I feel like once they start understanding the bigger picture, they understand that that's kind of what it takes to get anywhere. It just takes that little bit of work and the knowledge of what it is that you're learning to really get more in depth. And I feel like that in itself becomes the ultimate gift, them learning that and understanding that a little bit of work can get you very far. I try to structure my lessons by adding, I add a lot of their own flavor to it, stuff that they like. I try to keep them engaged by emphasizing on music that they really love, that they really like, and breaking that down, and kind of just explaining to them that everything is composed in a similar format, and music is related in every which way. So I use that in itself to keep them engaged and keep them kind of zoned in by using a lot of the materials that they like, or music that they like. The 2 students that I have right now that are the most active, they started in this program not knowing anything about guitar. They had never picked up a guitar, and now they know a whole bunch of different chords. They know the theory. They can find notes on a chart and find notes on a guitar. I feel like that in itself, and it just really makes me happy, and it makes me feel proud that they feel success. They feel that they're progressing, they feel that they're learning, and I feel like that in itself is a big success story behind it. Just them putting in that extra effort and seeing that it's definitely obtainable. Both of them learned guitar. They know a few songs already, and one of the biggest challenges that they had and they overcame pretty quickly was singing and playing. So they're now singing and playing. So that to me is it's a very big step, and it's a very big accomplishment for them and for myself as well.